everybody, and welcome back to Chat and Chill News. And today we're going to start with the unfortunate death of Jessica Falkholt from Home and Away. Now, she suffered severe injuries from a car crash that took place at Boxing Day, 26th of December, for those of you who may not know, in New South Wales. Now, when that car crash took place, her two parents, her sister, and the other driver as well, unfortunately died on the same day, whereas she was still living on life support for several weeks. Unfortunately, had to take it down yesterday, and she passed away. A lot of people from Home and Away, family, friends, etc., all came together on social media and showed their love to Jessica and her family. I do believe as well they had already a funeral for the two parents and her sister as well a couple of weeks ago or a week ago, something like that. So it's really unfortunate story. She was a Home and Away favourite. I know a lot of people enjoy watching her on Home and Away. And yeah, let's go on to the next story. Now the next story is quite interesting and kind of funny. Hundreds of stranded drivers basically had to sleep on a motorway. Literally, they were just couching in their whip for God knows how long. Now, what's happened is Britain's been hit with over a foot of snow, and, you know, in the UK, and therefore they couldn't ride anywhere, you know. Roads were too slippery, too slimy, slidey, same thing right now. And yeah, it's going down in Scotland, Northern Ireland and Wales. Schools are all being shut today to prepare for it, and they're talking about it being at 80 miles per hour of wind. So it's gonna get cold, people. Warm up, fix up, look sharp, and be ready. Now, the NHS are in a lot of trouble at the moment. We all know what's going on with the Brexit money of the 350 million. Yes, they reported apparently there's more than that. We've all heard of the Christmas period where they couldn't cope, they're running out of beds. Well, now there's another story, statistics coming out within the NHS, that over 33,000 nurses leave each year. Now, that came about really worse now because of the Brexit that went on. Now, over 4,000 apparently left last year alone. And that's because of the whole Brexit situation. Now, what's happening is now that there's now more leavers than there are joiners, which is not good for the NHS. The NHS are struggling to cope with numbers as it is already, and now the NHS now the nurses can't even cope. It's piling a lot of pressure on them to, you know, be able to meet the miles, finish deadlines and all that stuff, and it's really affecting them. Now, a number of leavers, according to statistics, is able to staff more than 20 average-sized hospitals. 20. Oh, man, that's a lot of hospitals. So, think about it. If all of those left, there's 20 hospitals that could be filled. That's how many people have left. So, hopefully, I don't know if they're going to change the money. The money's never going to be used from Brexit, but whatever the situation is, we need to get this sorted out ASAP. Now let's go into another story, final but not least. Kardashian fans have all came out on Twitter and gone crazy over the fact that Kim Kardashian's had a baby, and they're now saying, this is their conspiracy theories coming in, that Kylie Jenner was Kim's Suraj, like her carrier, the person that's carrying the baby for them. Now, there's a lot of tweets that came out, so I'm going to pop them in now. And yeah, a lot of tweets came out, and what do you guys think? Did Kylie carry it for her? Or did Kim just have a baby? I don't know. You tell me. But anyways, comment down in the section below what you think of the news, and I'll see you right back here for the stories. Peace. Now, Jose Mourinho wants Fellaini to stay. He's also in contract with Man United to sign a new contract, but at this moment of time, that's not even what the big news is. The big news is he wants Fellaini to stay. Now, David Moyes, who did sign Fellaini from Everton a couple of years ago, is now saying, yo, Fellaini, you want to come to West Ham? What are you really telling us? That would be great for Man United, but not great for Mourinho, because Mourinho wants him to stay. So Mourinho's asking him to do whatever they can to get Fellaini to stay. What do you guys think? Should Fellaini go to West Ham, or is he really that good that he should stay at United? Let me know. Now, Theo Walker's passed the medical at Everton. He had it yesterday night, so he should be revealed as our Everton player at some point today, maybe tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll keep you guys updated on that story. Liverpool and Arsenal are after Mahrez. Now, funny enough, the manager came out from Leicester and said he could be worth 100 million in the summer, which I don't agree with. I think it's worth about 40 million. He had one good season, and then he's having like inconsistency good spells. So it's not like Mahrez is anywhere near Philip Coutinho of 150. So hell no. It's not better than Pogba to be getting 100 million. I think it'll be a good move for him to go to probably Liverpool. Arsenal right now are basically Everton. Leicester are basically Everton. What's the point? If you're going to go to Arsenal, go to Liverpool. Next story, Malcolm to Liverpool. Now, there's a lot of talks about Malcolm potentially going to Liverpool as well. So they're linked with Mahrez. So what do you guys think about that? Should he go to Liverpool? I know Arsenal also interested. The manager actually came out and said that he could potentially see Malcolm go to Liverpool. If Liverpool come calling, he said, you go and join them. Now, Tottenham are after Norwich midfielder James Maddison, 21-year-old youngster. Pochettino actually came out and said he's finding it difficult to compete with bigger clubs for the certain players that he wants. He's losing players to, obviously, the bigger clubs. So maybe their market is to stoke down lower leagues of English football or potentially other leagues around Europe or maybe in Brazil and snatch up younger talents that haven't necessarily been moved to a big club yet. So we'll see more on that story. Sanchez to be announced today. Now, a lot of people are saying that Alexis Sanchez will be announced as a Man United player today. It also came out that Mkhitaryan holds the key to this deal. Now, it might be a straight swap, no money involved, which is what I'm hearing with Mkhitaryan. So I personally want Mkhitaryan to stay as a United player. I think he can become good. Imagine just seeing Martial, Sanchez, Mkhitaryan, Lukaku up front. That sounds deadly already, so I don't know. Lingard is becoming Messi in here, so maybe we should just keep Lingard Messi and let Mkhitaryan go. I don't know. You let me know in the comment section below. Barcelona have rejected a 25 million fee for Rafinha as they want 40 million. Now, Inter Milan have been interested in Rafinha since last summer, really, and they didn't get opportunity to get him then, but they have opportunity to get him now, and Barcelona after 40 million. You know, with Coutinho coming in, Rafinha maybe moving down the pecking order. So, yeah, let's see if Rafinha moves. If not, I don't know, Inter Milan, push up the money, man. And finally, not least, just come out of the transfer window for a little while. Let's talk about the VR. The VAR situation has helped Leicester after wrongfully ruling Iheanacho's goal offside. They rightfully used the VAR and realised he was onside. So that's great news for VAR. I know last time I tried to read a friend, I was not really sure about it. If they're getting good results like this, making goals happen that should be happening, hey, it's good. Iheanacho gets his first goal for Leicester. Everybody's sweet, everyone's smiling, no issues, no problemos, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the news. I'll see you again on Channel News. So we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah.
Tell me what you see besides the Gucci. With snakes all on it, plus a couple G's. Welcome to family, it's all yeah. Left above bands and beamers in our rear view. That back epic, hello J-Lo. Selfish pulled up in the two-dog. These dudes be lying and try it till I slid in their DMs with them eyes and made some